Cool. Well, there's another question. You mentioned that you work with the youngest enrolled university students. I presume this is the 0 to 5-year-olds who are going to go to university, right? Okay.
So this is my clever way of,
Yeah.
so the university, especially the University of Auckland, look, it's one of the top universities in the world, in fact, number one in New Zealand, as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
And I'm super proud to work for UOA. What an incredible organisation. Blows my mind every day to be working with some of the best academics in the world. Not that I have a lot to do with them, but I stare at them in total awe as they walk around. And so this comment that I made when I was interviewed for the university bulletin thing was a bit, a bit of a very true comment, but I know that often people don't see early childhood education as important and often forget about the incredibly hard work that we all do within this profession. And so I said that I believe that we are essentially taking care of the youngest university students. And we are, because we have 6 university-operated early childhood centres on our campus, and there's over 400 tamariki attending our centres at any given time, and they essentially are enrolled at the University of Auckland.
Yeah.
And so,
essentially they are, aren't they?
Yeah. And so what we want is those 400 plus children, actually thousands of children who will come through our centres every year. We want them to come back when they've graduated from high school, and we want them to go to our law school, become doctors, become amazing engineers and scientists. So I firmly believe that I want people to see the tamariki that attend our centres as those amazing professionals in academics in 20 odd years time.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, I think the general perception is that you could be right in a sense. The general perception is that people don't really view early childhood education as significant as a respectable kind of degree. But I'm speaking from real. I have a friend of mine who I studied together with, who basically left. He was studying engineering together with me in Auckland University, and he decided to not practice as an engineer, but to study early childhood. And I think that sends a really powerful message because, to him, he's a male, by the way. He decided that work was more meaningful. And it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's when you think about it, you're actually directly impacting someone's life.
Yes.
For good or for bad, you are in that position, and that's meaningful compared to crunching numbers on the screen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that it's taken me a long time and development over my long career to understand that fully too. And people don't understand what happens in the early childhood profession and the journey that these children take. And my husband and I are foster parents as well, and so I'll often talk to people about attachment theory and things. And we've had quite a few foster children come through our home, and attachment is one of those things that we need to establish really quickly with them. And in the early childhood environment, we have children coming from all different walks of life, and we have to form an attachment with them in a really healthy way. And that is the biggest gift we can give a child, is healthy attachment. if they have that, then we know that as they progress through life, if they can attach to another person in a really healthy way, they're going to be absolutely fine.